just improvised that. That's funnier than some of the stuff I wrote. I'm raging. That's always what happens. You sit to write stuff being like, this might be funny. You just say something off the cuff and people are just like, fuck, he's good, isn't he? I hate myself. Anyway. Multiculturalism is good, and especially here in Northern Ireland, it's brilliant because, it's not funny when people are targeted for being from different places and there's flags go up and scary things written on walls and blah. That's bad. But it's good whenever somebody's been living here for years and their accent changes like ours. Yeah. That's my favourite bit. One of my best friends is a wee girl called Kasia. Kasia's from Poland. She's been living in Northern Ireland for 12 years. She still speaks with a very, very thick Polish accent. But when she says something like we would say, she says in a really funny Northern Ireland accent. She'd be like, Darren, I tried to explain to him he's not about a fucking bollocks. It's awesome. The other thing that I will mention about it as well is when I talked about being abroad and sort of using your accent, people thinking the Irish accent was sexy. It was good when we went to Australia, because when I was abroad, that was the first time that I tried Tinder. Now, Tinder abroad, awesome. Tinder in Ireland. Tinder in a small town in Ireland. I tried, like when I got home, I tried Tinder, which was silly, because I was home and I was bored and I wasn't working. I was like, give the old Tinder a go, download it. This is my impression of Tinder in a small town in County Armagh. On set location, 5 miles, like to live dangerously. Search. Oh, results, here we go. Ah, fuck, cousin. Cousin. My mate bucked you. Second cousin? No. And then one day I was swiping and I came across something very interesting. And I was just like, Mom, get in here! My mum came in and she says, what's wrong? I says, would you mind telling me what the fuck you're doing on Tinder? And my mum said, would you mind telling me why your age settings are up to 65, you dirty wee bastard? Now, not the first time I've been caught out by a parent. I also had a run-in with my dad before I went away travelling, so right before I moved to Australia the first time. Very awkward moment. Me and my dad went and got pissed. We arranged to go for drinks before I headed off, and really awkwardly, we got drunk, and for the first time in my life, my dad said to me, I love you, son. Now, that was very awkward for me as an Irishman, because I've told him before, I only see him as a friend. Now, he wanted to impart some advice on me. This was his big thing. He'd never travelled anywhere, you know what I mean? Well, I'd say that, my dad always brought us up to tell us that we were from a nationalist background, and then once tried to pass off Donegal as a foreign holiday. Nice one, you cheap bastard, you know what I mean? We went to Killybegs 4 years in a row. Place stinks of fish. That's not a joke, that's just sort of the stuff I would tell my therapist. We did the whole thing, and before I went travelling, went for drinks with my dad. I ordered 2 drinks, he ordered 2 drinks, I ordered 2 more drinks, then we sat down for a wee drink. My old boy says to me, let me impart some advice on you before you went travelling. He says, what age are you? And I says, well, 27, you're my dad, you should probably know that. And he says, right, well, by the time I was your age, son, I was married. I had 2 children, I had a full-time job, and I had a mortgage. And I says, well, Dad, by the time I was 18, I knew how to use condoms. No, I appreciate that, but I'm not the winner in this story. My 64-year-old father looked me dead in the eye and he just went, oh yeah, smart man? Well, I fucked your ma. Then I got over to Australia. I took a 24-hour plane ride to Perth in Western Australia. Has anyone ever been, by the way? Yeah. You've all been to Perth?